What up, y'all? It's Coffee. Tapping back in with another one. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hit them motherfucking buttons. Get up in them comments. Let's talk. Make sure you're subbed to the channel. But how about that dive/slide technique? I never seen no ish like that before. Like, dude killed it, right? Real talk, man. I need to hit the water park. I don't do the roller coasters and all that ish. You know what I'm saying? But the water park's cool. I actually, live near one. You know what I mean? Comment if you fuck with the water park. We know it's summertime. Temperatures are getting up there. You know what I'm saying? Got to stay cool. Whether you're going to the water park, popping open a fire hydrant on a block, water balloon war at a cookout, whatever. You know, you got to stay cool. Enjoy the summer. Comment, everyone. How's your summer going? And whatnot, etc. You know what I'm saying? It's nice out. I always want to urge everyone to go outside, get that fresh air, enjoy the summer. You know what I'm saying? We know that whole situation happened a couple years ago, that crisis, and you know, we already live in the digital age with the blogosphere, where it's like going outside, like cats don't do that the way that they used to. You know what I'm saying? And then the crisis happened, and that kind of had people staying inside, and you know, once that becomes a habit, it's hard to break. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just saw, so everyone get outside, enjoy the summer. But I just saw this. Y'all know I like to share viral videos with you guys and whatnot, and that was just impressive to me. That dive slide ish. You feel me? So tap in, comment on that. But let's get off into another viral clip, right? Talking about one of the craziest, zaniest, wild sectors of the blogosphere, the YouTube prison community, and all the flockery and drama that goes on within it.
My biggest interview this year, I got 3 million views from interviewing this dude, 1090 Jake, who's a white blood from Massachusetts.
That's another thing I text you about. Yeah. I'm like, I'm just watching white gang members. I did 1090 Jake, the Milk Gang. Guy, Pino.
Right.
I'm seeing them all beef with each other, and I'm watching their shit. It's unbelievable.
1090 Jake, just for the people at home, and shout out to Pino, because I think he's a good guy, but he basically was able to go into the legal system and spend money to obtain a copy of a 13-year-old interrogation that this dude Pino had done, where he got arrested for somebody was stealing something, and he's basically snitching in the video. He's like telling on some girl that was involved with it or whatever, and 1090 Jake got a 13-year-old video of him in the back of a police station doing this interview and made a YouTube video about it, which that really tells you a lot about what's going on in this YouTube world. Because, I mean, if you were to get pulled into a police station and they were talking to you about something tomorrow, are you even thinking that there's a chance that that video becomes public?
Adam, I'm snitching.
Right.
Let me just tell you.
But 13 years later, that just really blew my mind. The level of this bullshit has really changed.
Yeah. I mean, there's money there.
Yeah.
When there's money there, people are going to keep making the videos.
Yeah.
So y'all heard that there, man. Adam 22 tapping in with Andrew Schultz. Yo, I fuck with Schultz. You know what I'm saying? Comment. Let me know if y'all rock with the Schultzmeisters content. You know what I mean? Like, this dude had a hell of a come up. You know, like on a lot of those MTV shows, what was it, like Bro Code or Guy Code or whatever? You know what I mean? With Charlemagne. I believe Taxstone was a part of that clique as well. Like, Charlemagne put his bros on. And I also liked Schultz's podcast with Charlemagne, The Brilliant Idiots. I used to regularly listen to it. It's been a minute, though. He's got that other podcast, The Flagrant Jump Off. And then, of course, his stand-up comedy. You know what I mean? I remember when he made it onto the Joe Rogan podcast. Rogan was praising him for putting all of his stand-up material on YouTube for free, right? Like, as that's a discussion that comes up a lot with music and TV, movies, whatever kind of content's out there, like the putting it out there and getting the streaming numbers up, and you know, waiting for opportunities and other financial gain to come in the future, or trying to just monetize things in another way, charging. Like, I remember when Adam 22, as we're speaking of in this video, when he was doing that ish, collaborating with Dame Dash. Obviously, we know that went bad quick as fuck. And then, Dame was saying Adam was a pure culture vulture originally. He was able to, not set off his culture vulture spidey senses, and then he became one. But Adam was saying that, like, Dame just couldn't fathom the idea of putting content out there free, as he's trying to do the whole Dash Studio streaming platform. Tell me if you guys tap into that at all. Like, I don't know. I wasn't really fucking with it. But I'm getting a bit off track. Like, I just wanted to, before we get into talking about his commentary on the YouTube prison genre, like, I just wanted to point out, like, Andrew Schulz had a hell of a come up, grinding hard, and good for him. He made it. But getting into the discussion about the prison content, man, as a lot of individuals know, Jay Coffee Talks a nerd, a square, just like Schulz. It's refreshing to hear Schulz saying it as well. Like, I'm snitching, okay? I'm snitching. I'm not going to prison. I'll put you in prison, right? But I used to like to, as always, I like to tap in and give commentary on the different content that I tap into. You know what I mean? Music, news, sports, different sectors of YouTube and whatnot. And, at one point in time, we were regularly chronicling all the drama and flookery going on in YouTube prison world because, of course, everyone knows there was not one time period where there was a lack of drama. And we know controversy sells. And everyone seemed to love to just hear about all the flookery. And it's wild. Now we're hearing it on a bigger stage as we see the Schultzmeister asking Adam 22 about it. And it's clear, that Adam 22 also does his homework, between him and other members of the No Jumper staff outside of hip hop music and things of that nature. They're just peeping what's going on out there in the blogosphere. And he definitely saw he wanted to get, individuals from the prison sector on the platform. And what do you guys think about that? 1090 Jake, I guess, was his top video of the year. Wow, I mean, we've talked about his rise to success and everything many times on the channel. This is not a new narrative. Everyone knows of this. But something that I haven't blogged on and, tapped in with the people again. Everyone, please comment, share your thoughts. That's what it's all about on this platform. Hearing from the people. We didn't really talk about 1090 Jake's, what would y'all call it? Power move of obtaining that old footage.
That, if I'm not mistaken,
you see something. Now you see now, you done fucked up and let them.
I see what I'm saying. I thought.
No, so, you know what I'm saying? You done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
The more questions that cop asked, the more I thought I wasn't going to never see daylight again.
This time you said you bought the bottle.
I was just waiting for them to tell me they seen that damn videotape, but they hadn't.
No, you done fucked up, don't you? No. No, you done fucked up.
Without the tape, they had nothing.
You bought the bottle of beer at you dropped a bottle of beer. There was people coming in. You done fucked up, right, man? Classic scene, Bill Duke. I crack up every time I hear that ish. But yeah, Schulz and Adam 22 were just very taken back by this. That footage made its way into the blogosphere. Like, Adam was like, can you believe that? Who would have thunk of something from way back, coming into the online flookery and drama of current day? It's wild. As I always talk about on this channel, whether it's in hip hop or this prison sector or whatever it is, different worlds intersect, right? You heard them. They said there's money behind this ish. There's money behind this prison content, which is dope and, interesting that individuals who did time, can flip it around and make money, make a living off their life experiences and whatnot. But also, it varies from channel to channel, as some try to make a difference, and influence people to not go to prison. Some just have fun telling old war stories and whatnot. Some, like to inform people who may be on their way to prison what to expect. It varies, again, from channel to channel. But with the different worlds intersecting, like I was just stating about hip hop, where you got the streets, you got the entertainment world of hip hop, you got gang politics and gang culture sometimes intersects in there. There's a whole lot of ish going down, Some cats are still active, some aren't. Some cats never were active, but they cap like they are or were. Some cats are just strictly playing a character in an image, an illusion. Fresh out of the Hall of Illusions or whatever. Like, it's wild, and it's just definitely a lot going on at all times. And, the fans get very intrigued and involved in this. You heard Milk 74's name mentioned as well. As we know, he started the movement against the wicked. We've seen him beef with everyone. And then we saw the recent drama that he got involved in, where they sent fake bots to his page. I truly believe that's what happened. Milk actually, I think, thought that I was dissing him, saying he was buying subs. But I really, truly believe, I kind of think Adam was involved in it, as I shared in other videos. It seemed even other members of the YouTube staff were very, very skeptical of Adam 22. And of course, Whack 100. We saw him do it on the Instagram side of things, It's just kind of crazy when you take a step back and look at everything full circle and you see the way all the ish goes down. It's rather captivating, you know what I mean? And then, to see two big platforms like this, Andrew Schultz and Adam 22, actually speak on this. Like, you see that there is a lot of interest, a lot of momentum, and a lot of revenue, AdSense, and all kinds of other shit going down in YouTube prison world. You know what I mean? So tap in, comment, let me know your thoughts on all that on 1090. With that footage, did you think that was a power move? Were you shocked by that? And just, everything else we touched on and what Adam 22 and Schultz were talking about. Tap in, hit them comments. I want to hear it all. Now, another storyline, news story that I wanted to tap in with you guys on real quick and share and speak on is, as we know, and this actually ties into prison as well, we're talking about the Eric Holder murder trial. As I stated in another video where I gave an update, it has been continuously, erroneously, referred to as the Nipsey Hussle trial. But as we know, RIP to the late, great, legendary, prolific Nipsey Hussle. He's not on trial. Eric Holder is. RIP to Nip. But a whole lot's been going down with that. We've seen Cowboy going live from outside the courthouse and everything. His testimony, the getaway driver's testimony, all kinds of ish going down, Once again, as Eric Holder's defense is not that he did not commit this murder. He's trying to say it was a crime of passion, so it shouldn't be premeditated murder. It should be a lower form of homicide charge and less time. I don't know. I really don't think it's going to work. That argument to me is simply ludicrous. But the big update in this case today is, I guess, he was set to, appear in court again. More testimony going down. Well, no, Eric Holder seems got aired the fuck out, assaulted, and reportedly just got the brakes beat off him. We don't know how bad. There's a lot of talk and different things going on online, rumors of whatnot. Comment, let me know what you guys have heard, what you believe. But I'm hearing it's pretty bad, to the point he could not appear in court. And it's kind of wild. I think everyone assumes, that he definitely was going to get dealt with at some point. And I mean, this is probably just the beginning for him, you know, like Cowboy with his testimony, you know, was bringing up the fact that dude is in like super duper PC and also some kind of like mental health watch or whatever, like, you know, that he's going to be doing his bid in the crazy house / PC or something like that. But I mean, we know at some point, somewhere down the line, someone was going to get at this dude. So, you know, there's the update there. Apparently he got his ass whooped. So, you know, tap in, comment, share your thoughts on that, as well as everything else we touched on in this video. I thank you guys again for watching. This has been another episode of J Coffee Talk. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned. Daily videos going down. Music, news, sports, current events, life, and much, much more. And I'm gone.